like going anywhere or doing anything.
That's so fucked up.
It's okay. They'll pay me. They have to. Closer?
Like jacket collar, perhaps?
Well, I'm gonna pop my jacket off, I think.
Oh, okay.
How is this? This is good? Okay. Yeah, it was turned inward a little bit. But can you... How do you watch the live stream?
It's going to get posted to Fiona's Twitter. So like, it's going to go up there, and then it's going to be on
Fiona's Twitter.
Yeah, the link's going to pop up there. We didn't really promote it.
I see.
All right, I am going to go live in about 10 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be done with my sushi bun. I feel like I need a Cosmo to do this.
What?
A Cosmo.
Oh yeah, that's. I have my prosecco, but then I'll switch to an elegant
I'm
martini.
gonna drink later. I probably shouldn't drink before I read poetry.
Definitely. Oh, you're reading poems.
That's one. Readings I typically never do essays.
Yeah. I usually do essays. Or like, yeah, some kind of like personal narrative thing.
Mm.
We're live. Great.
We are live. Perfect timing.
Hi. I would want to retweet the link is what.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, how did you get your Twitter account back? I know that was like an old ass story, but
I like kept appealing and they kept saying like no. And then finally I wrote like a all caps one that was like, you're gaslighting me and I'm gonna have a nervous breakdown if you don't. I think maybe it also just takes time to process or something, and then they finally emailed me back and were like, you have to delete these 2 tweets. And one was from 2013 that said, I'm gonna kill you, Mark Zuckerberg. From like 4 years ago. Saying I was gonna kill Mark Zuckerberg, and the other one was I called someone a Zionist cunt, which I also didn't realize was like
a no-no.
a slur. I mean, I guess the combo really is like, but they identify as Zionists, like Zionists.
Yeah, it's kind of strange. It wasn't like this furtive thing wherein, I don't know.
Yeah, but the Mark Zuckerberg one, really, I was like, really?
And I think logistically, that's probably like a phrase people tweet a lot.
Yeah,
perhaps.
kill you, Mark Zuckerberg, that combo of words, yeah. Oh, wow. I'm not going to kill Mark Zuckerberg, for the record, since we're on YouTube. I didn't, as you know, he's still alive. I'm over it.
Do you think he'll run for president?
Probably. Wouldn't surprise me.
Not
He's
to
so,
express any
like-
kind of faith in electoral politics, but more so just like a cultural curiosity.
Yeah, well, he seems so, like, he lacks self-awareness to such an intense degree that he, like, doesn't really realize that everyone hates him.
Yeah,
And that, like, Facebook, like, no one likes Facebook. We don't like it here.
that's true.
So you're reading a poem tonight?
I am, yeah. I think I'm gonna like provide brief context right before it.
Okay.
And so like figuring out
Do you want to do that?
exactly the specific phrasing.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
And the poem deals with masculinity.
Yeah, to a degree. I mean, I think in like thinking about sovereignty and self-possession, which is like a topic I've been interested in recently, like after like Enlightenment Europe, like masculinity is like attendant to that, or like gender possession as a whole. So that's hopefully what that excavates or like fails to excavate, but
Cool.
we'll see, I guess. It's not a very long poem.
What is your favorite part about being a man?
Oh, good question.
Or least favorite,
Least favorite?
if that's easier.
I mean, both are easy. I mean, there's like, the obvious answer would be like just the ease of existing in the world in that way.
Sure.
But
Can't complain about that.
that's true. Least favorite. I'm gonna think about that.
Yeah. Something to meditate on.
Oh,
that
do
was
you?
the only question I prepared.
That is a good question, though. Do you have the details of your roast coming up?
Oh, yes, I have to text you. I will. I will send you it'll be on Friday.
Oh, okay.
evening, And it's a dinner that's price fixed, and it's like $40, which is a little steep. But you get a lot of entertainment. It's a text.
Oh, okay. I was gonna ask if it was
It's
have you been to Tokyo Dolls before?
Mm-mm.
There's this really wild place, where is it, in North Hollywood, where it's like the waitstaff are performers, and they're basically just like providing sushi and beer in rotation, like whether you like it or not, kind of.
What kind of performers?
I believe, if I recall correctly, it's an all-male waitstaff who's just like basically doing like oldies, like
They sing.
yeah, they sing and they dance, and they
Oh,
encourage you to like
cool.
get on the table and dance.
What's it called?
Tokyo Delves.
Tokyo Dolls. Fun. That sounds fun. Sort of like a contemporary geisha practice.
Yeah.
A little bit, maybe.
Grab that ashtray.
Would you like a cigarette?
Oh, I have one. Thank you so much, though.
Yeah. Do you have any questions about masculinity, Matt?
What is the crisis of Western masculinity?
Oh yeah, we're in a crisis of masculinity, I've heard. Well, that seems more like it deals more with like heterosexual relationships. That the crisis of masculinity was sort of came out of like a women's lib thing where men don't feel like they have as much solid ground. Have you listened or read any Jordan Peterson?
I haven't, no.
He's wild. He's like, he's attempting to. He is attempting to, like, be a voice for all of these sort of like disillusioned young white men now. But his whole thing is, he wrote the book, The 12 Rules for Living or something.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I know is the first one is to stand up straight. Stand up straight and like clean your room and like be this really like, he's very like conservative, like very like productive conservative person.
So is this like Malcolm Gladwell kind of thing?
He's very popular with like the alt-right.
Oh, it's like, okay.
Because his whole thing, is like feminists have taken from men what they like is rightfully theirs. They need to reclaim it by being like better, you know. Are there any other? Is there anyone you're excited to see read?
I'm excited to see everyone read or perform. I haven't seen any of these writers read live before.
Andrew Berardini's here.
Yeah.
I'm excited for him because he's a father.
Yeah, that'll be super cool.
dressed like a baby for Valentine's Day. Do you have any Valentine's plans?
I don't know. I feel like if I do, it might be like a last minute dinner with a friend or something.
Yeah.
Do you? Your boyfriend's still in New York, right?
He is coming on Friday,
Oh, that's exciting.
so I'll see him. But yeah, we don't have. We'll probably Skype or something.
Do you have to figure out like
Sort of
moving
like
logistics?
Yeah, I don't really own anything. I have like books and clothes
Yeah.
that I need to kind of get over there, but it's not really pressing. Yeah, I don't have any like furniture I'm attached to.
Yeah, I feel you.
It'll be relatively easy to move. Have you ever lived in New York?
No, when I was in school, I would go up there a lot.
Where did you go to school?
VCU in Virginia.
Oh yeah. Cool.
Yeah. But no, I never like lived there proper. I'd like to visit again soon though.
Yeah, come in the spring.
I just plan to like get money back from tax refunds,
Yeah, I can't wait to get my tax return.
but then I ended up owing.
no,
which sort
how
of-
is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know.
How?
Because I have 2 jobs that I W-2'd at, so I like didn't really understand
Guess how much money I made last year?
how much money.
Just guess. Like on the books. Taxable income. Just a guess. Wager a guess. It's low.
15,000.
$3,000.
Damn.
I mean, you know, on the books I made $3,000.
Right.
Isn't that a miracle?
Jesus.
I know. That shit's not gonna fly in New York. That's for damn sure.
Half of that is like rent.
Much
Well, I
more
suppose-
than that.
it-
Like
yeah.
my rent's like, I don't know. I'm not really good at math, but yeah, much more than that. Have you been in the paddle room before?
I haven't, no. I can't remember the last time I was like,
At the Standard.
perhaps not the Standard. I think the last time I was at a Standard was the West Hollywood one for one of these,
One of
but
the hard to read, yeah. I should have prepared more questions.
it's okay. I feel like just general conversation is.
Yeah, that's what people want to see anyway. I doubt anyone's watching.
I don't know if there's a way to check.
Let's see. Let's look at Fiona's Twitter. No, nothing was tweeted. There's no. Okay. Have you been watching the Olympics?
I've watched a little bit. I'm really terrible. I don't know any athlete names.
I just found out about an athlete today named Anastasia, a Russian girl,
Oh, okay.
who's very beautiful. So I was like, she's a curler,
Oh, she's a curler.
which I also just found, like, looked into what that is today.
Oh,
She's incredible.
I wonder.
And you know Russia got banned, right? So they're not allowed to. Russia is banned from the Olympics for doping, for like state-sanctioned doping.
Oh, for every sport, or
Yeah. So they are not allowed to compete, but Russian athletes who are clean were allowed to, but they're not allowed to play. They're not allowed to compete for Russia, and they're not allowed to like display the Russian flag. So these are like their uniforms.
Oh, I see. I saw
They're
that.
these like really like kind of dystopian like streetwear style.
Yeah, I saw that first image earlier and was kind of confused at like why it was so like
Yeah.
basic or not adorned with any sort of
No, yeah,
symbol.
that's why. It's because they're not allowed.
Wow,
to,
that's
like-
wild. So she can't even win a medal.
She can, and it just and the thing, it's all kind of like fake anyway. Because if she does it, it's like obviously she's winning for Russia.
Right.
But they're not going to play like the Russian anthem, and they're not going to like fly the Russian flag. and technically she'll win as a Olympian from Russia instead of like formally
For
like,
Russia, I
yeah.
see.
Yeah. Sure. Thank you, Kyle.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you shortly.
Oh, I'm messing this up. There we are. Should I just leave this here? Okay.
Thanks a lot. You were wonderful.
Oh, I put this.
Hi, I'm Matt. It's Precious. Precious? Nice to meet you. So, just right on the. You want me to put it on? Okay.
Yeah, put it on me, baby.
Right here. So you just say like that. That, yeah. And then just hold it, and then just put it. You can just put it next to yourself. You don't have to put it in your pocket or anything.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you? I'm
Nice to
Dasha.
meet you. I'm Kate.
Nice to meet you. How's it going?
Okay.
So you're reading at Hard to Read tonight.
Yes, I am.
Are you reading a
Well,
prose or?
I'm reading a little bit about my what catapulted me into masculinity,
Okay.
and I think that perhaps what got Fiona's attention was the fact that I was highly influenced by the book Tester Junkie. So I'm going to read a little excerpt from that
She
also,
mentioned that.
which is very influential right now and also ruined my life.
You think it ruined your life?
I mean, no, it both destroyed me and created me.
Sure.
I was already interested in trying testosterone, and Tester Junkie makes a very seductive case for putting it inside your body. So
Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
You're from Brazil. And how long have you been taking testosterone?
Well, it's been about 5 months, and I'm constantly revising my relationship to it.
Okay. And that book influenced you
Yes.
very much.
It talks about how hormones are very controlled, and the context of taking hormones is usually within labeling yourself as transgender.
Yeah.
And if you choose to take hormones in any other different context, it's considered a pathology or an addiction. And it kind of deconstructs it deconstructed my perspective on what it means to experiment with hormones.
Interesting. And when, this is like a very broad question, but when you hear the word masculinity, what sort of comes to mind? Or what are your associations with masculinity?
Well, to me, masculinity came specifically as a rejection of femininity. It was like, I don't want to be feminine, so maybe I should try masculinity.
And what do you associate with femininity?
Well, I had a hyper-feminine past as a glamour model that became very repetitive and stale. And so I decided to venture into masculinity to see what I could get out of that gender.
Cool.
But I feel like gender is a little bit like religion. It's like you gotta believe in it. It's kind of an illusion, and then you gotta perform it.
Right.
And
Well, that's always what I feel like the discourse around gender is so much like it's this duality of like it's not real, it's constructed, it's fake, but then also it's something very deeply real in this other way. It's something very like that people experience.
yeah,
To be more real almost
it
than
can be
anything else.
hurtful because it becomes real based on people around you and what people around you perceive you as. And so it's strange to let that hurt you so much because
And it was painful for you to be in such a hyper feminine context.
Yeah, it definitely became oppressive. But I put myself in that situation. It's almost like you get rewarded for being feminine. You get paid.
course.
You get.
Yeah.
But then you also.
So it isn't, always about putting yourself in situations, but like maximizing resources that are available to you.
Yeah.
You're forced into it a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Based on your.
You're surviving.
Based on your biology.
Yeah. Right. Cool. Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you.
I'm very excited
Yeah.
for you to read.
It's nice to meet you. How long have you been participating in Hard to Read?
I've been friends with Fiona we used to live together. I've been friends with her for a few years. I've done a couple readings, and she asked me to host because she's sort of managing 2 spaces.
Cool.
And now we're implementing this like live.
Are you a writer?
So, I'm an actress actually, but I write as well.
Oh, interesting.
But it's identifying as an actress is like feels important to me.
I identify as a performer because I perform.
Yeah, and
Multiple genders.
writing is a part of that. Are you a writer, or you consider yourself more of a performer?
Well, I mean, I've been writing lately. I wrote what I'm reading today, but I mostly write sad poems, or they're dark humor, I suppose.
Yeah, cool. And you're not reading a poem tonight.
Part of it
has
is poetic, but
Poetic element.
yeah, it's probably the first time that I'm reading something a little bit more narrative and less abstract. So
Do you live in Los Angeles now?
yeah, I live in Lincoln Heights.
Oh, nice. I used to live over there.
Oh, it's nice. Rent is cheap.
Cool. Hi, Fiona. Good. Do you want to hop in?
Should I switch?
Do
Or
you have here? I will switch and
Share.
I can give you this.
Well, I can't stay for very long.
Well,
Dasha,
Okay.
I can't.
it's okay. I'm good. I don't want
What am I
that.
doing? Hello? Hi.
thank you.
Thank you, Kate. Who hasn't been up here? Have we gotten Adrian yet?
No. Ah!
I'm sorry.
No. We've only had Kyle, Cade. I'd like to get Berardini.
Berardini went upstairs already. You might have to do post-show, like, that might work better,
Okay.
actually. During, or like we can riff on stage with Berardini.
Yeah.
I think that would work well.
Sure.
We're still figuring out how to do this.
Upstairs, you mean?
Can I have a drag of your cigarette?
You mean upstairs or?
Yeah, like when we're on stage, they're gonna, set up. How's it going?
It's going okay. I feel pretty comfortable. I feel less pressure than I did at Pillow Talk in a way.
Right.
The other lapel.
So good. Oof.
American Spirit Golds.
Need a cigarette ad.
How is that? How is that? Is that better, the sound? Check. Hi.
Today I accidentally walked into the male bathroom at Yoga Works,
Oh.
which reminded me I did this once when I was in grade 5. We say grade 5 in Canada, not 5th grade. And I accidentally walked into the boys' bathroom when Phil Lamoth was there, who was my crush. And like every accident that I've ever done, I played it off like it was on purpose.
Ah.
Which I realized recently is something that I do all the time. I do all sorts of accidents and they come across as like deliberate, like typos. I make tons of typos, and my typos are always better than what I intentionally meant to write.
Maybe in a way you did mean to.
Yeah,
write
exactly.
them, yeah.
So something is sneaking through me. My conscious self is not as good as my
What do you think
unconscious
drew you
self.
into the men's bathroom?
Well, I don't know. I just saw urinals and I wasn't that into urinals. There was no one there. It's what it is.
I
It's
don't
because
like the way
didn't
I don't
even
like the way it feels in a man's bathroom.
I mean, it's a change room. There's just no one. It's Yoga Works. It's all middle-aged white women.
Yeah.
Like wealthy middle-aged white women
Right.
at Yoga Works. It was in Pasadena too, of all places. Favorite neighborhood.
How great are men, huh?
I actually really like men this week.
I'm
This
really
week, men
feeling
have
good about
supported
men.
me a lot. Men are making this technology happen. Men have
God
I've
bless
had a lot of
them.
men do bust their ass for me this week, actually, and I'm very, very grateful.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Mike Doyle over there.
Mike Doyle.
When he does sound, he's Mike Doyle.
I know. I might have to go upstairs.
Okay.
Adrian and Jay. Adrian, do you want to talk on the live stream?
Oh yeah.
You do. Jake is shy.
It's
He
okay.
does. I know you can do it. You can smoke on the live stream. You can do anything you want on the live stream. You can show your boobs. Actually, you can't.
You
Wait,
can't.
can you?
I don't think so.
Hi. What are the YouTube nudity rules?
You aren't allowed to show your toes.
Can we have a live stream service? Can we like live stream through Pornhub?
Interesting. Maybe that would be a better sponsor, maybe.
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. Yeah.
Thank you
set
for
up.
coming.
Get a. Hi.
Are you there? Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. Is this
Hi.
live on Pornhub?
It's live on Chatterbait.
Cool.
It's all about conversation.
We have
like
no
human connection.
viewers
Yeah.
because no one's jacking off.
Yeah. Not yet.
Not yet. Are you reading tonight?
No, Adrian.
Adrian, hi, I'm Dasha.
Hi, Adrian.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I love the ambiance.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice, the
This
lovely
like makes
light?
me want to like smoke a cigarette right now.
Yeah,
I mean, like I
Do
don't
you need
smoke,
a-
but like I'm just going to like hold it.
yeah, a good prop. I was gonna use this champagne flute as a prop, but
Oh yeah.
I
It's just
mean,
like
you
right
know,
now.
I drank it. And what do you have prepared?
So I'm doing a stand-up observational thing,
Love that.
but I feel like stand-up is more just like the physical act of standing up. Like I don't know if it's gonna elicit humor or comedy.
so it's stand up in that you are standing.
And that I'm there. Like there's a presence.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I feel like I really want to talk about the decline of the Ottoman Empire. I feel like it's just like that affects me more than Whitney Houston's death. You know?
Very
and it's just, like,
interesting.
It's just so relevant, but like just not talked about.
Exactly. Yeah.
The decline of the Ottoman Empire.
Yeah. It's like
I'm-
World War I moment. like,
Yeah.
it's- so I
It
feel
really
like I might go
set
into
the-
that. Yeah.
The horizon of our times, one might
It
say.
created modernism, as we know it.
How many people were affected by the fall of the Ottoman Empire versus how many people were affected by Whitney Houston's death?
I mean, it's just so hard to say, you know, with numbers and just like, and we didn't have the Census Bureau back then,
Right. Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
without that government institution breathing, you know, I can't breathe, you know, as some black people would say, as I would say. They, you know, just like comparing numbers, it's just inflation, I would say. We have really,
Sure.
let's go to inflation first and then we'll get a true number.
Yeah. Exactly. I couldn't agree
I like
more.
that.
Wait, so how did you meet Fiona?
We used to live together.
Wait, and what's your sign?
I'm a Pisces,
And Fiona's a,
Virgo.
a Virgo, yeah.
oh, interesting.
What are your signs?
Virgo.
Aries, and then Aries double Virgo though.
Oh, okay. What is the deal with Virgos? They're sexy?
We are.
Right?
I don't know.
I'm kidding.
Like the common, like Pisces right there, like emotional and deep and like.
Virgos, it's weird, like,
But Virgos, I can't quite get a grasp on what's going on with
it's
them.
hard with Jake because it's like, he's not a planner, but a lot of Virgos are. Like, Virgos
Fiona,
are
very much
process-oriented.
Okay.
Very process-oriented.
Tony
so maybe not
Soprano.
necessarily- Hmm?
Tony Soprano's a Virgo.
Oh, really?
Tony, really?
If you watch The Sopranos.
I think I saw like the first episode or something.
Christopher Robin from Winnie the Pooh's a Virgo.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think so. You'll have to ask him. But
Yeah.
I have the same birthday as Keanu Reeves, so he must be a planner.
Ah, I am natal twins with Rihanna.
What does that mean?
We have the same Pisces, Aquarius rising, Aries moon.
Whoa.
Oh, you have Aries moon?
I love my Aries moon.
Wow, you must be fucked up emotionally. I'm into that. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Aries sun? Oh.
Oh, God. My boyfriend's an Aries. Yeah.
That's so cool. So does that mean
It's
that
so
like
cool.
you and Rihanna like exactly like?
It means we're
act-
basically exactly the same.
You're just
Yeah.
like
I thought I saw you at the Met Gala.
yeah.
I don't want to say anything.
She outshone me once again.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrew.
Should I join you over there? Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Shall we swap out?
Sure, yeah.
Thanks for talking to us.
Of course. I'll see you guys inside. Andrew. Hello. Hi.
So nice to see you.
So nice to see you. Thank you for coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, this
Here.
is the mic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish I had like a.
No, that's
Hi,
okay.
I'm Dasha.
This is Stella.
Hi, Stella.
Say hi.
Nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you.
So yeah, I feel like since Fiona tasked me to talk about fatherhood, it was like
You brought
only-
Stella along.
She's gonna help me out too.
Good. Cool.
Yeah, totally.
Fun. Yeah, I'm very excited for your reading.
What's in your involvement in all this, Dasha?
I'm just hosting.
You're the hostess with the mostest.
I'm just, hostessing, doing this pre-show live stream that I don't know how many people are watching, but it'll be archived as well.
The internet is gonna like hold all of our secrets
Exactly,
and stories, whether
exactly.
we
So
like it or
be
not.
careful what you say.
I still have photographs and events and videos on there that maybe I'm not so stoked about.
We have known each other for a very long time.
We have, yeah.
8 years,
Yeah.
almost.
In Milan.
That is.
I met Dasha in Milan when I was curating a show there when you were 4.
We were in Milan.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It was cool. What is your? I have one question prepared. I have a question and then like a sub question.
Sure.
What's your favorite thing about being a man?
It's funny because when I identify myself as a man, it's like 10th on the list. Like, it's
Oh,
not
you
like
have all these other.
No, I don't know. Like I've learned a lot.
10th.
I've learned a lot from like the queer community in my like tenure as being a man.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them is that like maybe gender is a spectrum rather than a binary, and I'm like more into that than
Yeah.
like any binary proposition. But like, I mean, I don't know. It's like pretty mechanical. Maybe pissing standing up. I don't know. It's like
Yeah, just the sheer like corporeal experience, the ease of.
Yeah, but I don't really think about being a man that often.
Really. But you think about being a father.
I mean, like, I like that nobody fucks with me in the streets, you know? Like, I
Nice.
hear that happens to a lot of women.
Yeah.
And that's, like, really shitty and heartbreaking. So, like, yeah, nobody, like... And
I don't
mean,
get catcalled that often, to be honest.
Really? Oh, that's
I
interesting.
can get catcalled a little more.
Because I'm, like, a
It's,
6'2", 185-pound man.
Sure.
So, like, nobody
Yeah.
tries to pick fights with me or catcalls me.
Well,
or
actually, I
anything
think
like
what
that.
really is true is that I disassociate so often when I leave my house that people could be catcalling me and I could just not be
Yeah.
perceiving it.
Yeah, like, you turn on your in the street head.
I'm like,
Yeah.
a follow-up question, what's your, well, I guess your least favorite part of being a man was they're pretty fluffy, kind of.
Patriarchy.
Like, that's the least favorite. But you benefit from it.
I mean, do I?
Sure.
Like, I think that
toxic
like
for
between the assaulter and the assaulted, like both like pay some price. You
For
know,
sure,
like,
yeah.
And I don't want to be a part of
The
that.
master is in his own kind of gilded cage.
Yeah,
and
I don't want to be a
whatnot.
part of that. Like, I like want power to be diffuse, and I want everyone to enjoy it.
Isn't power great?
You know what's funny? Like in my life and in my career, and I guess this has to do with masculinity. Like, I don't necessarily want to be powerful as much as I don't want others to have power over me.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, that's one of the main facets of power,
yeah. So like,
is to be free from.
I don't need like minions or like lackeys.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to exercise power over others. You just don't want to be
Yeah.
vulnerable to having it exercised over you.
Oh yeah, like, and it's happened. Like, you know, like
God.
from like being hassled by police to like losing my apartment to a landlord who just wanted me out.
Yeah.
Like, power. Like, I just don't want people. No, I bought
So
I bought a
real.
house a couple years ago.
Congrats.
And the only reason I did, I hate being a homeowner. Like, the only reason I did it is because I never wanted to be displaced against my will again.
Yeah.
So it's like yeah, I don't need to be powerful, but I don't want others to exercise power over me.
You just want a base level of power insofar as it lends to like a stability.
Yeah, and maybe I want this for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's nice.
What are some of the other answers from others about what they think about being a man?
They're still thinking about it.
Oh, yeah, they're meditating on it.
Hi, Lucy. We're live streaming. Yeah, we're doing the pre-show. But, oh, here comes Fiona. She's got a lovely suit on. She leaned into a masculine thing. I did like a baby. Kind of like a baby look.
What's your favorite thing about being a woman?
Seduction.
You don't think men don't get to do that?
I think they do, but I think that seductiveness is an inherently like feminine. It takes place in a very feminine space. I see like seduction and production as being like there being like a duality between them, and production being more of like a masculine force.
Hi.
Hi.
I have drink tickets.
Oh,
That's really rad. Thank you so much
thank
for that.
you. I love that.
We have to start.
Okay, we're
let's go do this.
done.
Bye.
Bye. See you guys later.
How is your chat show companion?
Very good. Yeah. Aren't I a good host?
You're a great host.
I'm really taking to it. Matt, I'm going to give this mic back to you. That's what people like. They like the raw edges.
Bye.